U.S. Army's official solicitation for PrSM Increment 4 demands a weapon that can decisively engage moving maritime and relocatable land targets at ranges equal to or greater than 1,000 kilometers while operating independent of GPS. This sets a performance envelope that stretches from roughly 500 to 1,000 kilometers, more than enough to cover the critical choke points of the first island chain from dispersed island positions. Increment 4 will take the multi-mode seeker already proven on Increment 2, a sensor that can autonomously lock onto moving ships and mobile air defense batteries, and pair it with a ramjet-augmented propulsion system. The goal is not just more range, but sustained speed, all-weather autonomy, and the ability to penetrate electronic warfare bubbles without relying on satellite updates. While the missile itself is still in development, the delivery platforms are already rehearsing the fight. During exercise Balikatan 2026, U.S. Marines and Army soldiers moved M142 HIMARS launchers from a landing craft onto the island of Calayan in the Philippines, simulating exactly the kind of ship-to-shore insertion that would place PrSM-armed batteries inside maritime choke points. Lieutenant Colonel Alex Mullen, commander of the 1st Multi-Domain Task Force's Long-Range Fires Battalion, said bluntly that these munitions, coupled with relevant positions, set conditions for the U.S. Army to provide a highly mobile maritime strike capability in a territorial defense scenario. The training shows that the Army is not waiting for the missile to be perfect. It is building the operational muscle now.
Increment 4's propulsion is not a pure rocket. It uses a combined cycle design that mates a solid rocket motor with an air-breathing ramjet, allowing the missile to accelerate under rocket power and then sustain high-speed cruise without jettisoning any large booster stage. This eliminates the massive booster debris signature that traditional ballistic missiles leave behind, complicating enemy tracking and early warning. The same multi-mode seeker from Increment 2, combining radio frequency and imaging infrared, is carried directly into Increment 4, saving money and time. By reusing proven hardware and embracing an open architecture design, the Army ensures that every advancement in one increment benefits the entire family, and that the production line can scale efficiently. The most strategically intriguing development is the Navy's official interest in firing PrSM from surface warships. Lockheed Martin is actively exploring a ship-launched PrSM capability from the Mark 41 vertical launching system, the same modular launcher that already fires Tomahawk, SM-6, and Standard Missile interceptors. Physically, the fit is realistic because a PrSM round is smaller in diameter than a Tomahawk, and 2 rounds already squeeze into a single HIMARS pod that is similar in cross-section to a strike-length VLS canister. No funded program or at-sea test has been announced yet, and significant integration hurdles remain: canister thermal qualification, Aegis combat system software, and Naval environmental certification, but no fundamental physical incompatibility has been publicly identified.
Putting PrSM into Mark 41 cells, alongside the conventional prompt strike hypersonic weapon on Zumwalt-class destroyers and the Army's Dark Eagle long-range hypersonic weapon, creates a layered strike architecture that an adversary cannot easily dismiss. A HIMARS launcher, hidden on a small island, could fire the same missile that a Burke-class destroyer carries in its VLS magazine, saturating a target from very different bearings and trajectories. When combined with the inherent anti-radiation and imaging capabilities of the multi-mode seeker, this forces enemy air defense commanders to defend against a high-volume cross-domain attack that blends ballistic, quasi-ballistic, and sea-skimming threats almost simultaneously. cost picture is grounded in the confirmed unit price of Increment 2, approximately $5.35 million per round, inclusive of recurring and non-recurring production costs. Increment 4's unit cost is not yet published, but the reuse of the existing seeker and the modular airframe strongly suggest it will remain in the single-digit millions, a fraction of the price of the ships it threatens. Even if a saturation attack consumes 20 or 30 missiles, the expenditure is measured in the low hundreds of millions of dollars, while the target vessel is worth billions and cannot be replaced quickly. That ratio, rather than any single technological leap, is what makes PrSM a disruptive operational tool. PrSM Increment 4 does not need to outrange a DF-26C to be decisive. It needs to be available in large numbers, launched from land and potentially from sea, guided by a seeker that finds its own target without a fragile external kill chain, and lethal enough to mission kill a capital ship or silence a SAM site. The Army is building that missile today, and the Navy is eyeing the same round for its own decks. Together, they are not just adding a new weapon, they are converging on a single, affordable, multi-domain strike system that changes how we mass precision fires across the Western Pacific.